door enough.
I'm literally behind the fucking door, bro. He just opened it. How? What? What am I playing? He just opened the door with me sitting on it. What am I playing?
Paranoid bitch, I'm tweaking, locking myself in my home, and I don't wanna go to no parties, little baby, so don't send invites to my phone. She say I'm an asshole for no reason, cause I just wanna be like.
What's up YouTube, it's your boy Unruly here, back at it again with another video, and in today's video we're going over Olympus Legends ranked tier list. This video was recorded a little bit ago, back towards the beginning of the Kings Canyon split, because from previous Olympus we knew what the Legends were going to be, and we knew what the meta was going to be. So the meta, I strongly believe, is going to be the same thing, which is why I'm not going to change my tier list from back then. I'm very strong that we're not going to see Revenant and OCTANE, because Olympus is very wide open. When you look at the map, there is very flat areas, very wide open, very few spots to safely put a totem down. If you even see a REV OCTANE push happening in Olympus, it's probably because they're inside of a building, like underneath waterfalls, labs. You might see it in Energy Depot, but if you're looking out towards what do you want to call it? Over towards Loba's restaurant. I forget what that place is called. The name escapes me. But over towards there, you got Pathfinder's boxing ring. You might see it over there. But other than that, you're not going to see it in any of the open plains areas. Definitely towards like hydroponics and all that. It's all wide open. You're probably not going to see too much of it. I'm not going to say that you're not going to see it, because people are going to, because things just die hard. Okay, things just die hard, so people are going to stick to it because it worked all last map, but you're not going to see too much of it. I strongly believe that you'll see OCTANE because he's just such a strong legend, but you're definitely not going to see REV OCTANE as much. The meta, I believe, before when we ran Olympus before that was Gibby, Bloodhound, and Wraith and Horizon. You're going to see that again, 100%. Gibby, because Gibby's a lot stronger on Olympus because of the bubble, and ulting out in the open. Again, because the place is so out in the open in majority of the map, Gibby ults are hard to escape. So even Watson's going to be playable in this map. She's going to be able to lock down buildings, and then if you get caught wide out in the open, boom, generator down, team's good to go. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, it's a ranked tier list. It's my opinion. So if you get mad at me, it's okay. But it's just what I think is going to happen from competitive play and from playing ranked myself. I figure this is the best way I could try to help you guys out. Figure out a team for yourselves and enjoy this next split. It is tomorrow. Split is tomorrow. So expect a live stream from that. Link in the description below. If you guys aren't already following me, on Twitch, I stream literally almost every day. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Leave a thumbs up on it. Greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't already, consider doing so. Or you are already, please consider subscribing. It would mean the world to me. And without further ado, let's get into the video.
So as promised, we are here with the tier list for Olympus ranked. Let's make that clear. Olympus ranked. This map is a good saucy mix of cluttered and wide open field, building situation, outside situations. It's a good mix of everything. So without further ado, let's get into it. Bangalore is A tier. And the reason why I say that is because there's a lot more open fields now for Olympus. Bangalore is really, really good at smoking out lines of cover. Her ultimate is really good when it's out in the open, because you can't run from it, because there's no buildings to hide. There's no trenches to hide. And again, these smokes are really good to cut off lines of sight and heal and res your teammates in the open fields. Buildings, she's not too much, but her passive allows her to strafe, and she's really good fighting legend. Bloodhound is still an S tier legend. Bloodhound can hit beacons still. Scanning for rats. It is a big map, so scanning for teams is very important. Again, Beast of the Hunt, you can see everything, tracking the sea rotation. Bloodhound is just a super strong legend this season. Caustic, he is going into the A tier. Teams are still going to try to abuse him, but there's just not enough buildings for him to do too much. Especially with Horizon, trying to use his ultimate with Horizon out in the open field might work, but he's just not as strong as he is on Kings Canyon. Crypto, we're gonna keep him in the A tier. He's just not S tier. He's not a forced meta, but cracking with the shields, scouting for teams, all still very good. Hitting beacons for free. There's not too many risky beacons on this map. A lot of the beacons are pretty tucked away for the most part. At least in the energy depot area, you have the one beacon on the far side of the map behind Pathfinder's takeover. Not too many beacons that are scary to hit, unlike on Kings Canyon anyway. Fusey Boy, still pub guy. He's a strong legend. In certain instances, his ult is to trap people, but it's the best way to use it is out in the open. Knuckle Cluster, always good. Nades are always good. Gibby is still an S tier legend. Gibby's even stronger because of the open fields. The bubble allows a reset and artificial cover in the open. Very, very strong. Gun shield, taking a fight with the Gibby is pretty scary. And his res is pretty good still, like always. Horizon S tier legend replaces Wraith and Pathfinder. Pretty standard. Verticality with the lift, ult, arc star spam, nade spam, forces teams in and out of buildings. Very strong legend. Lifeline is A tier. Again, her res literally costs me so much RP, especially with open field fights that Olympus tends to be in. That shield is very important to get teammates up. Oba. Lob is still broken. Teleport doesn't work half the time. Again, in ranked, once you loot one area, all your loot's coming from death boxes from then on out. Mirage, same C tier, pub character in my eyes. His ultimates, again, with the footsteps going around, is pretty hard to hear. Once you deal with him enough times, you figure out who the what the decoys are and who's the real one. You nail him. OCTANE is going to be S tier. He's going to be, I believe strongly that his viability from Kings Canyon is going to transfer right over to World's Edge. Octane Pad to reposition, especially out in the open fields. Get in and out of cover as much as possible. Smaller version of Wraith. Faster version of Wraith. Strong legend. Pathfinder is, again, he's going to stick to the B tier. Now, his ropes are going to be good in the out to reposition to take height and stuff like that still. He's still viable there. His low profile, he's a big refrigerator. He's just really easy to hit. And since his beacon ability is universal between two other legends, he's just not that strong. Why carry the burden of Pathfinder, you know? Rampart, again, people are learning, figuring her out still. She's just not that strong yet. Rampart walls to doors. It's a lot of open field, so the cover might be valuable still. She's just not that strong. Watson, Lady Watson. She is not entirely necessary for this map. But she's still going to be A tier. And here's why I changed my mind with the B and going to the A, and it's because it's an open field, a lot of engagements. There's not much you fence off, though. So her gen, in fact, we're actually going to bump her down now that I think about it. There's not too many areas that you need to fence off inside. Her Watson gen is very important for Gibby ults, but because Caustic won't be used too much, and all that, she can actually... No, we're going to keep her A tier. We're going to keep her A tier. Very important to have her. Wraith, A tier. Again, the hitbox change Horizon around. Her verticality is just stronger than Wraith's. Horizontal viability with the portal. Portal's still strong though. Wraith's still fusing in and out. It's just the hitbox and Horizon's movement and changes in verticality just outshines Wraith. Revenant, again, is going to be a S-tier legend. Third partying with Totem is all important. Silencing legends like these guys, OCTANE, Horizon, Gibby, even Caustic, is all going to be important. Shoot, even if you're chasing a team and you're able to get the Lifeline, free RP. Free RP. But anyway, that's going to be the tier ranking for Olympus. If you have any changes, if you think that my list is absolutely terrible, let me know down in the comments down below. If you think that some legends could be mixed around and I agree with it, I might mix them around for a future video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.